I'm Vince Russo, and I'll be coming to Chair Shot Reality.
What is going on, guys? JT from New York here, and every fucking week you see this face, you see this name off the script in your sub boxes. You know what fucking time it is. It's time to pop open a cold beverage, and it's time to start your weekend off the right way. Coincidentally, it's Halloween, man. I'm not dressed up as anything. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I know you're probably wondering, JD, are you going to be dressing up for Halloween? Are you going out? Are you going partying? Are you going trick-or-treating? No. I don't do none of that stuff, man. I haven't done it in many, many moons, all right? Many, many moons, many years. I haven't dressed up for Halloween. I really don't care about Halloween, man. I'm just fortunate enough to be off work because I worked my fucking ass to the bone this week with my actual job and then YouTube and getting ready for Advanced Warfare this weekend. It's fucking crazy around here. But I want to thank you guys for watching me and continuing to support what I do on here. It means the fucking world to me. But if you guys are going out trick-or-treating, if you're going out drinking, partying, trick-or-treating, candy, all that, if you're taking the kids out, be responsible, be safe, and enjoy yourselves, all right? Because I don't do that type of thing, and I know, a bunch of shady people come out on Halloween. You never know what's going on. People like to really party hard on Halloween. It's a big party night. So if you guys are doing that, be safe and be responsible, right? I don't want to, have any horror stories coming back to me. But, it is off the script. I got a lot of news this weekend. And, I got news on Eve Torres, actually. She may be making her way back to the WWE. And this is going to be the top story this week. I'll go over that in a second. I also got news on Daniel Bryan. What's his latest status in the WWE? Since it is now confirmed that he needs Tommy John surgery, Daniel Bryan can't catch a break, and I'll go over that and give you my opinion on that one. More releases may be coming in the WWE. More budget cuts, more talent releases. I will fill you in on that and what the rumor is and what's going around the locker room. And Kevin Steen, former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, he may be changing his name in WWE. Actually, it has been confirmed from a trademark, according to the PW Insider. I'm not a big fan of this name change. I'll go over that. I'll give you guys the full story on Kevin Steen changing his name, his new WWE name, in NXT, all right? But I want to go over a few things first before I get into my usual plugs that I always do every week. I want to go over a little story that happened last week. I, unfortunately, will not be doing any entrance music for Off the Script anymore. You're getting my regular JD from NY intro with the missile coming down and my name exploding, and that's about it. All right, you're not going to be hearing any more WWE themes. You're not going to be hearing music at all. I'm just going to leave it bare bones. You get what you get. This is a WWE podcast type show that I come on here every week and do 25 to 30 minutes talking about WWE news. I don't need all this music. And the reason why I'm not doing the music is because I got hit, unfortunately, by a rookie mistake. All right, I wasn't thinking. I was a little bit too hasty in my Call of Duty coverage, and I was nailed with a copyright strike. Now, my channel is fine. Nothing has changed. My uploading schedule has not changed, but little things here and there, minor perks that I get from YouTube, I am no longer able to use until this strike goes away, which will be April 24th, 2015, okay? Goes away every 6 months. I'm going to try my best. I should be okay. I'm not going to get another copyright strike from here until then. I was nailed with one during Black Ops 2 because I was a fucking rookie here on YouTube. I didn't know what was going on. They nailed me with a copyright strike. I had to wait 6 months for that to go away. It eventually did. My channel from there continued to grow. But I'm going to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry than using, WWE themes in my intro. You guys seen the CSR intro package with Vince Russo. You got that and my standard intro. That's all you're getting. So if you guys are disappointed you're not going to hear any music, live with it, okay? I can live with it. You can live with it. It's better for me to be safe than sorry. I don't need any more negativity coming to my channel. I want to be safe. I made a rookie mistake with this Advanced Warfare coverage. I included pictures in a video that I should not have included. I should have asked people. I should have asked around, is this okay? I didn't listen to anybody. I did my own thing, and I pretty much got fucked. So it is what it is. I won't be able to go on Google Plus and do Google Hangouts. I won't be able to stream from Google Hangouts and all that. So, you know, Joe Cronin and hopefully working with him might have to be on hold unless he wants to do it on his Second Spectrum Gaming channel. You know, little things here and there. Annotations I can't use. In-video programming I can't use. I can't upload as unlisted anymore. It has to be scheduled or private. You know, little shit like that. So, it is what it is. I'm going to work around it, but that's the reason why I'm not going to be uploading WWE theme music as my intro as of right now. I may go back to it in the future when everything, you know, kind of clears, but as of right now, for the next 6 months, every Off the Script from here on out will have just my plain intro, so I hope you guys are okay with that. Like I said, it's better for me to be safe than sorry, all right? Now, into my plugs. If you missed my Monday Night Raw review, which I did do, even though I was stuck at work, I gave you guys a 25-minute review on the show. I caught up on everything that I missed. I did do a review. That is down below if you missed it in the description. Go and check that out, okay? Another great Monday Night Raw review. Thank you guys for all the support on that one. I'm very pleased that you guys are enjoying my Monday Night Raw review. Typically, I don't like doing it every week, but if you guys want it, I will continue to do it because I'm here for you. All right, number 2, Off the Script last week. If you missed Off the Script last weekend, that is also down in the description below. Go and check that out. My Hell in a Cell review, if you missed it, which was widely successful, man. Thank you guys so much. 15,000 views, man. Solo review by good old JD. Over 400 likes. You guys really, really enjoyed my review on that, so I thank you so much for all the support. Go check that out if you missed it. Link is down below as well for that. Justin LaBar, Josh Eisenberg, and Brian Ghoulish, Chairshot Reality at WrestleZone.com, the #1 talk show on the internet when it comes to professional wrestling, giving you the reality of the wrestling business. New episodes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they got their 250th episode coming with Vince Russo. Vince Russo is going to be in the studio talking with the guys. It's going to be fucking epic. That is the first week of November. Look forward to that. I will be definitely reminding you when that date draws near, okay? If you're not following me on Twitter, keep up to date on everything I'm talking about on Twitter at JDFeminine206. Also, Chairshot does have a YouTube page. Go and subscribe if you guys want exclusive content that you will not find on WrestleZone.com. Go and subscribe over there. Tell them JD from NY sent you and show those guys some love. They greatly appreciate it. Certainly deserve it. As far as Survivor Series goes, I hopefully will be seeing Mr. LaBar in person for Survivor Series. He's throwing a big bash. Me, LaBar, my girlfriend, hopefully get to hang out again and just chill and drink and tour New York City, just having a blast like I did last time. It's going to be fucking exciting. I may do a fucking live review with LaBar on Survivor Series weekend. I don't fucking know, man. We'll figure something out, but I hope to get to see Justin and, you know, all his acquaintances for that weekend Survivor Series. I know that Saturday is his birthday, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's going to be in New York City for Survivor Series, and I look forward to seeing him. He's a fucking awesome dude. Great to hang out with, great to chill with, and I look forward to seeing him again with my girlfriend for Survivor Series weekend. Also, Joe Cronin, if you guys want more additional WWE content, Joe Cronin Show, link to his Twitter and YouTube down below in the description, all right? Now that I got all that out of the way, the typical bullshit that I talk about, let's dive into WWE news and rumors, man. Former WWE Divas Champion Eve Torres may be returning to the WWE. The company applied for the trademark Eve Torres on October 24th for the purpose of wrestling exhibitions and performances by professional wrestlers. Other trademarks have been applied for the company in the month of October. Some were names for competitors with the explanation provided for wrestling exhibitions and performances by professional wrestlers. One of those trademarks applied was for Kevin Steen and his new name, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Many believe Kevin Steen was given a new name, which was Kevin Owens. Okay, that is his new name, Kevin Owens, formerly Kevin Steen. Many people believe that is his new name in WWE. Eve Torres left WWE in January of 2013 to serve on a more permanent basis as an instructor for the Gracie Self-Defense Program for women, okay? I remember she was on Chris Jericho's podcast. It was an excellent listen. If you guys have not listened to that episode with Eve Torres, it is definitely worth it. Go find it on podcast1.com. Y2J's podcast Talk is Jericho, okay? She trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and holds a blue belt from the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Torrance, California. If you see Gracie in a lot of her descriptions, it is because she is the wife to the renowned martial artist Renee Gracie, okay? As the two were married in 2014. Although she has not worked as an active member of the WWE roster since 2013, Torres has remained an ambassador for the company and has appeared for the company during different events. And since her departure, Torres was the first woman to ever claim the WWE Divas Championship 3 times during her in-ring career. All right, this is going to be good for the Divas division. I do think Eve Torres is coming back from what I've been reading on the story. This is only good for the Divas division. Why? Because she's beautiful, number one. Number two, she's a fucking blue belt in jiu-jitsu. She knows how to fucking work. She can probably kick all of our asses. All right, number three, she's another body, another well-groomed wrestler who's trained how to fight. And that will be included in the Divas division, man. This is what the Divas division needs. We need women like Eve Torres who know what they're doing in the ring, man. She was always decent in the ring. She was never that bad. She knew what she was doing. She could move around great in the ring. This is what the WWE really needs to do. They need to move away from this reality-based bullshit, man. I don't want to see fucking Eva Mendes or Rosa Mendes. I don't want to see Rosa Mendes in the fucking ring. I don't want to see fucking... who else? Cameron. This is all junk, man. That's all trash. Most of the Divas pretty much is based around Total Divas. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see any of that, man. I want to see legit women who know how to fight, who know how to wrestle. That's why I'm a big fan of Sasha Banks down in NXT. That's why I'm a big fan of Charlotte down in NXT. I'm a big fan of Natalya. Even though she's on Total Divas, she knows how to wrestle. Okay, this is why I'm a big fan of Paige. They have great looks and they know how to work. So I'm looking forward to hopefully having Eve Torres come back and add just another piece to the Divas division, another piece to the puzzle that can bring some legitimacy back to that division. It's going to be great. Hopefully we'll see her back. And if I hear anything else regarding Eve Torres and a possible return, you will hear it here on Off the Script. Daniel Bryan news with WWE's confirmation of Daniel Bryan needing another surgery. The most recent Wrestling Observer newsletter written by Dave Meltzer provided the latest news on Daniel Bryan's injury front. WWE has been careful on what it has decided to put out regarding Bryan's status, as its announcement on Tuesday was one of the few details it has released about Bryan's prolonged injury. It is unknown if Bryan will indeed have Tommy John surgery, but wrestlers in the WWE locker room have been talking about Bryan needing some sort of major elbow surgery. If the procedure is indeed Tommy John surgery, okay? If you guys don't know what Tommy John surgery is, it is widely known in MLB, Major League Baseball, for pitchers. Once a pitcher knows that he needs Tommy John surgery, it is a 12 to 15 month recovery time. That's including rehabilitation, okay? And then obviously strengthening your arm and getting your arm, coming back to full strength. Some pitchers in Major League Baseball have Tommy John. They're great for about a month and a half, and they realize that they have to go back again for a second Tommy John surgery. That's why my Atlanta Braves and their pitching staff was fucking devastated, because everyone in their starting rotation needed Tommy John surgery. It was a crippling fucking year. When you got 3 or 4 starting pitchers in your rotation that need Tommy John surgery and their scheduled fucking comeback date is not for 12 to 15 months, that's devastating, man. So Daniel Bryan is going to possibly need Tommy John surgery, but the procedure, if it's Tommy John, Daniel Bryan's recovery time will be extended even longer, like I just said, okay? Likely extending his return or potential return into March of 2015. Now, for a WWE wrestler, it may not be that bad. I believe I read it's about a 6-month time frame if he has Tommy John to come back, strengthen his arm, and rehabilitate and get back to full strength. It's not like a Major League Baseball player, okay? So that will extend his possible return to March of 2015 at the very least. In fact, the WWE source informed Dave Meltzer that there is no concrete timetable for Bryan to make a WWE return. Even further, there is no guarantees that Bryan will even be able to make an in-ring return at all for the company in the near future. So that is very devastating news. I can't wait for Daniel Bryan to come back. WWE needs Daniel Bryan. Plain and simple. I don't give a fuck if you don't like him. I don't care if you're not a fan of Daniel Bryan. WWE, at this point in time, needs Daniel Bryan. He's been on and off this year, whether he's going to need surgery, whether he's whether he's going to need it, whether he's not going to need it. You never know. So WWE came out and said this Tuesday at the SmackDown tapings. Big Show was actually the one to, report that to the live audience there, wherever SmackDown was filmed, that Daniel Bryan is going to need Tommy John surgery. I hope for the best. I hope he comes back. WWE really needs Bryan and someone like Bryan in the ring, on TV, on a weekly basis. I want him back to full strength. And it's tough not to feel bad for Bryan after the year he went through, man. Worked all the way up to the top of the mountain. Won at WrestleMania. Won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Something that not many people can go on record to say. Okay? Then he was robbed. Then his father passed away. He got married. This year has been up and down for Daniel Bryan, man. Up and down. So I wish him the best. I wish him a full and speedy recovery. I want him back so badly on WWE TV. I miss him. I miss the excitement he brings to the product. I miss the yes chants every week. And all I want to see is Daniel Bryan hopefully back in a WWE ring come the springtime. So that is the latest on his status with the company. So hopefully he'll be back for WrestleMania, okay? News on releases or possible budget cuts for WWE. Many recall back in WWE in June, WWE released a plethora of talent that it was really no longer using in a prominent role, okay? Shaking the grounds of wrestling, in general, okay? Or the wrestling world, is according to the article. The failure to get strong WWE Network subscription numbers alongside decreased pay-per-view revenue was cited as some of the reason for the releases in June, okay? According to a new report from the PW Insider, there may be more releases on the way. The outlet claims that WWE's latest earnings and conference calls that happened today, okay, that there is a potential for some budget cuts with WWE. Since the company is a publicly traded company, there is pressure from investors to ensure the budget is being set correctly, and one of the ways WWE can counteract that is by releasing talent. Guys like Zack Ryder, listen to this, guys like Zack Ryder who have sat dormant on WWE television for some time could be in this list of superstars. Ryder even tweeted out on Tuesday night, noting how his internet championship was in WWE 2K15, but he was not. That's fucked up. I don't want to see anyone lose their job, but if I hear anything regarding releases, obviously you will hear it first here on Off the Script, alright? And finally, guys, big news on Kevin Steen, like I mentioned in the opening, along with Eve Torres. NXT superstar Kevin Steen may be renamed Kevin Owens. I don't know why, man. I really don't know why WWE feels the need to change his name, okay? A new report from the PW Insider claims that WWE recently applied for the trademark on his name. Like many other independent wrestling stars that had made a name for themselves elsewhere, Steen was signed to WWE's developmental under the knowledge that he would be given a stage name. This allows WWE to own the rights to whatever name they market their talent under, so that the company doesn't have to jump through legal hurdles to continue selling merchandise, home videos, etc., once that superstar has left the company. This recently happened with WWE and CM Punk, who I have news on tomorrow. Everyone reporting that CM Punk is coming back to the WWE. No, that's not the case. Apparently, Punk had lawyers contact WWE about royalties in regards to merchandise, video games, home videos, and more once his official contract with the company ran out. Punk owns the right to his name, which has been presented as an issue with WWE being able to continue to sell Punk items. The company also used Scott Hall's WWE stage name, Razor Ramon, when inducting him into the WWE Hall of Fame. This was done so that they would have complete control over the merchandise featuring his likeness that was sold over WrestleMania 30 weekend. Other stars such as Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Hideo Itami, and Finn Balor have all traded their recognizable names for WWE stage names upon entering the company. Itami and Balor are the most recent stage names given to international superstars Kenta and Prince Devitt. Both men were able to have input on their new names, and it is believed Steen was given the same opportunity. If Steen's name is, in fact, Kevin Owens, he may have picked that name due to his son and deceased wrestling legend, Owen Hart. Steen actually named his son Owen after the fallen superstar who passed away during WWE's pay-per-view Over the Edge in 1999. I was actually watching that pay-per-view live, and I seen what was going on. I was watching that live when Jim Ross made that heartbreaking fucking announcement. I was watching Monday Night Raw the next night when Steve Austin came out and saluted 2 fucking beers to Owen, and I just started fucking crying my eyes out. Unfucking believable. But I don't like this new name for Kevin Steen, man. I really don't like it. I understand why WWE does it. I understand why it was done. But I just don't like it. I just don't like it, man. Kevin Steen really didn't need a name change, man. Kevin Steen was something that is marketable on its own. It sells, it sticks, it sounds good. It's going to take a while for me to get used to everybody, okay? You know, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, those are cool names, man. Those are cool names. I had no problems with those names whatsoever when I found out what their previous names were, right? Obviously, Tyler Black is a fucking cool name. Seth Rollins is manageable, man. Now we see Seth Rollins and what he's become, and we got no problem with it. That's all how WWE books their guys. Dean Ambrose, the same thing. Roman Reigns, same thing. But I would have preferred WWE to keep Kenta and not rename him Hideo Itami. I would have preferred WWE to keep Prince Devitt, you know, instead of naming him Finn Balor or Balor, however the fuck you pronounce it. Now we got Kevin Steen being renamed Kevin Owens. It's going to take a while for me to get used to, man. I don't see those names as main event level names. It's all in the name, you know, but I know it comes down to what he's going to do in the ring. We'll see what goes on. We'll see how he's produced. We'll see how he comes across on TV, what they give him to work with, what kind of storylines they give him to work with when he's eventually called up to the main roster. We'll see how it all blends together. But as of right now, that is his name, Kevin Owens. Let me know what you guys think about that and the name change. I know some of you guys are fans of other promotions, Ring of Honor, TNA. You guys who watch those products on a regular basis, you let me know what you think of Kevin Owens, the new name for Kevin Steen in WWE Developmental, all right? So that is all I got for part 1, guys. I have more news, big news. I got news on CM Punk and what the current relationship is with WWE. It's always a fucking CM Punk story, I know, but CM Punk name and the name CM Punk sells, so obviously people want to know what's going on. Everybody wants him to come back to the WWE, me included. All right, I got news on Cesaro, why he may be in the fucking doghouse and why it's his own fault. All right, I got news on Randy Orton. I got news on Survivor Series. Big weekend coming up, guys. So Saturday and Sunday, Off the Script. Make sure you tune in. If you enjoyed what you seen here, if you enjoyed what you heard here, hit that like button. It greatly helps out my channel. If you missed any of my previous videos, if you missed CSR, Joe Cronin, Monday Night Raw review, Hell in a Cell review, and results, all that shit's down below in the description. Go and check that out. I'm JD, guys. I'll be back on Saturday with part 2 of WWE Off the Script for episode number 37. Until then, take care, be safe tonight, and I'll see you guys on Saturday morning.